If you've ever gotten stuck over the price with the real estate agent, here's how we got an $80,000 price reduction without a fight.
Hi, is this?
Yep.
Hey, this is Matt. I'm Hilda's partner.
Hey, Matt, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. What's the weather like in Austin?
It's hot, probably 100 degrees.
I'm in Vegas right now, about the same.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fun city.
Totally. Hey, we got our appraisal in.
This deal, it belongs to one of my clients, by the way, and she was just a few days away from having to remove her contingencies. And she asked me to double check her numbers. And after we ran through the math of the ARV, the after repair value, the purchase price, the rehab estimate, and her hard money costs, she was about $75,000 away from this being a good deal for her. So I hopped on the phone as her partner and made the call to the listing agent on her behalf.
We got our appraisal in, and it seems fair. And I think it's okay. And then we got our numbers in from our contractor, which were a little more than we were thinking, but it's fair. And we're just kind of crunching these final numbers and looking at the latest market conditions.
So right here, I'm introducing my good cop, bad cop strategy, where I position the market as the bad cop and myself as the good cop. We team up against the market because at the end of the day, a property is only worth what the market is willing to pay for it. The market always gets in the way. It never pleases the buyer. It never pleases the seller. And now I'm going to acknowledge the comps that the agent gave to my client to show him I am on his side and I want to get the deal done. But we have this common enemy that we got to overcome, the market.
And I can see the comps that you gave Hilda, which definitely support the price as well. I mean, they're pretty much in perfect alignment with the appraiser. But there's a couple properties that are comparable that have been on the market for a long time that are really nice rehabs. And one of them is priced significantly cheaper and it's a little bit bigger. And that's causing us to pause a little bit because if we go back on the market, we're going to be competing against that. And I was just wondering if you knew anything about that property over there.
So I'm not going to tell him what I know about the property. I'm not going to give him the story. I want him to tell me the story. Because if I tell the story, he'll doubt it. If he tells the story, he'll believe it.
Yeah, I think perhaps you're talking about, I think he started off really high on the price originally. And because of that, they're now chasing the market downwards. As you know, you're doing real estate, you price it correctly the first day, kind of all downhill from there.
Yeah, totally. All right.
Yeah. What we do differently than other agents.
And now he's going to try and sell himself, which has no impact on the value. But I'm the good cop. I'm a teammate. So I'm willing to hear him out and let him toot his own horn because that's what you do for a good teammate.
I run one of the top teams in the country. I'm currently top 5 in Austin, Texas. #1 for Lakeway. #1 for Spicewood, Marble Falls, and other cities too nearby. And we got our clients as high as $150K per asking price. On average, though, it's like $72 to $80K per asking price. So normal, like track record so far. And it's how we do a lot of marketing. We price it correctly from day one, super competitively. That way, we can kind of make the price higher for bidding wars.
Got it. So do you guys have like a secret list of buyers?
I ask this question because this could be a difference maker, but I doubt that he has a secret buyers list. But I'm not going to call BS because you wouldn't do that to a teammate. You just ask about it and let them clarify.
Yeah, we have a list of buyers. We also have a proven people process, design the best price for your house using a 16-step process to list properties. So we do PR, video, advertising, our database. I have the email address of every single agent in America that I block the house out to.
All right. Well, I mean, that sounds like a good plan. And nice to know you have that in place. But the problem is we can't do, I mean, we're investors and we're doing this to make a profit, right? We're not going to live in it. We're going to flip it.
Yeah.
And based on the numbers and what the market is saying, there just is no profit.
Over the years, I've come to learn that the best negotiating game is to avoid games altogether and just be straight with people. I mean, I'm an investor. I need to make a profit. If I can't, then it's not a deal for me. No big deal. So here I'm letting him know that I'm willing to walk away. And if you're afraid of walking away, you lose almost every time. And it's always better to walk away from a good deal than it is to buy a bad one.
On my side, I think, what is the rehab cost you have for your property right now?
We're right around 100, 109 with just some minor incidentals.
109, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is interesting. a little bit. Because I think my conservative number I had for ARV was 450 on conservative, but my ARV for you is the rehab was 60K. So that 40K would definitely get a lot of the profit for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We can go ahead.
Well, I was just saying, there's a couple ways. I mean, we can kind of burn this candle from both ends to see if we can find a happy meeting ground there. If you had 450 ARV, can you help me out and give me some addresses recently that have sold that support that?
So this is key. My goal is to always have the seller, or the agent in this instance, come up with the offer. Rather than me haggling over the price, I introduce the market again to do the haggling for me, letting him know that we're happy to move forward if he can get the market to validate the value.
Yeah, definitely do that for you.
Okay, so you can send that to Hilda. So that's first thing, is I need some help there. So if I can find those, because I can't see them. So if you can show them to me, that'd be great. Next part is the contractor that you have for 60. I mean, that's like almost half of what we have. Does your contractor have a special deal on supplies or stuff?
He does have a lot of partnerships that they use, and he also is really creative by making sure he kind of keep expenses as low as possible. I will flip by now. I'm doing with them in East Austin. He did a total rehab job for 50K and more work than this house needs, and it looks amazing so far. It's not done yet though, but he's really skilled at having good partnerships with cheaper materials and better labor costs.
Say that again, last part again. He's really what?
He's really good at having cheaper materials and good labor costs.
Got it. Okay. Because I'm looking at the houses that sold, and whoever did the work on those did a really good job, at least per the pictures. And then that one that is still on the market, and it's on the market for 20 grand less than what we would be. I mean, it's on the market, what, 409 or something like that? And what is it? It's 405, and it's a really pretty house. So I don't know if cutting corners is going to be a good idea if that's what we're competing against.
Now, I'm questioning his contractor's ability to get our job done at a price that leaves us with profit. And I'm doing it in a way where he has to defend his contractor because, for him to do it at half price, does he get the supplies at half price? Does he get the labor really cheap? I mean, how creative can he be to cut the price in half? I mean, he'd have to cut corners, I think, right?
Yeah, no, definitely not that. Cutting corners never work, especially here in Austin, since a lot of...
Oh, I thought that's what you said your guy specialized in. I misunderstood.
No, not cutting corners. They're really good at having good material costs.
Okay.
So people that work with have good partnerships with them for better deals on the materials.
All right. I mean, that's going to be he'd have to get half price. So would he be willing to talk to us about possibly doing the work?
Yeah, I can have him connect with you guys and see what he thinks he can do for you. We can look at his portfolio as well, make sure it's a good fit for what you guys want. That way you have more options there too. Kind of get a quote from him. That should be an easy way to kind of see what other options you have on that side.
All right. So we would need to see some comps to make us comfortable at the 450 price, and we'd need to see something comfortable from the contractor that he could do it at 60, because that's about the exact gap we're apart. So if we can't make up the gap there, then we're going to have to make the gap up in the purchase price. Or we just move on, because the only person that's going to be making any money here is the lender and the agent.
Yeah.
As the numbers sit now, and that's not the business we're in.
Yeah, most definitely.
That doesn't keep the lights on, right?
Yep, without a doubt.
Now, what I've done is I've put the burden of keeping this deal together solely on the agent to find me comps that validate the price and a contractor that can match the work quality of what's on the market right now at the right price for us. And again, I let him know that I'm willing to walk away. But now I'll let him know that's not what I want to do, because we're on the same team and we want to get this done. And I'll even create a little urgency here. But overall, it's just that the market and the contractor are in the way of this deal getting done. Not the seller, not me, the buyer.
Okay, so I know we got a few days before we have to close, and we do want to move forward. We just need some help and to get some sort of confidence that this is going to work out. So can you help us with that stuff?
Yeah, I will send over a list of comps for Hilda to look at and you as well. And then we'll also send you my contractor that I use for another structure different clients for some options for you too.
What type of contract?
My contractor.
Oh, your contractor. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Very good. All right, Jordan. Well, thank you very much. I just wanted to be straight with you and let you know where we stand right now, because as it stands, like we're kind of a no-go. But if we can work some numbers, then maybe we can still push forward.
Okay. Well, then let's see what we can do. I will talk to the contractor. I'll see some comps. We can go from there. And then if we need be, kind of do different options too.
Okay. Super. Thanks. Thanks for your time.
Yep. You as well. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so my client and I, we agreed to call back the agent if we haven't heard from him in the next couple of days, but the agent called my client back the very next day, early in the morning, offering an $80,000 price reduction because he didn't have any recent comps to support the price, and his contractor's quote ended up being very similar to my client's quote. These strategies made the agent feel that a price reduction was the only way to keep the deal alive, leading to the $80,000 decrease in price. So what'd you find most valuable in this video? Share with me in the comments below. And if you'd like to learn how to find deals like this through a real estate agent, I pulled this video out here for you to watch next. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.